Alright, hey everybody, it's AntagonistKim, and we're back with... I'm gonna do it every time, I swear to God. Thaumaturge. I think I'm saying it right this time because I'm hearing other characters in-game pronounce it, and I think, like, Skyrim, right? A Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge. We're gonna continue. Look at our dude back here. Look at our guy. Looks so cool. Alright, so, we kind of investigated the village last time to see if we could, find the persons with the flaw that is in cahoots with this wild Salutor that we found in our dark dream to find our guy. So, our floaty guy. Our own flaw, right? We lost our connection with him. Rasputin was able to connect him again, and now we are at the cemetery because we are going to talk to Rasputin and see if what he did is permanent. Do I have some special deal with him? Did I make a deal with the devil himself? Who knows? We're going to check it out. What's up, Rasputin?
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Thaumaturge. That's what I'm saying. Changes every time. The word changes every time. Ask what he's doing here. Thank him for his help. Explain what's changed. Let's explain to him what's changed.
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
We'll thank him.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
And then what are you doing here, buddy?
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasili's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasili's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafiets.
Okay, the observation is doom. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. Okay. Vasili. Tell them they might be right. Ask the woman about the ill fortune hanging over the village. Ask about the district's elder's death. Let's ask her about the ill fortunes.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasili's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
What about his death? Can you give me any specifics on that?
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salutor.
What do you mean?
Okay, the elder's death. Vasili's death was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed. The locals speak of them with horror. I mean, honestly, it sounds like Vasili is my lead.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a Bukavac.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A Bukavac.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasili's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Alright, superstitions. A woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is a Bukavac. Okay, we're getting more connections here to the village residences. Nice. A peaceful, happy village? Not quite. The villagers are riled up and on the point of breaking, laying the blame on their troubles on the actions of the Bukavac. They are trying to defend themselves against the dark force with folk methods. Entry added Bukavac. We should be reading some of these entries too. We'll mark that. We had to search his thing here, but where is our other thing here? Hey, we can change clothes. Okay, cool. I did not know that. Map. I'm still kind of getting used to this, or upgrade things. The entries. Okay, so yeah, the village is building up. This is our other thing going on. We have everything with Rasputin. Veshna is the woman who might be in the domestic dispute with her husband, which also might be their, like, troubles and fights and stuff might be connected to our lich as well. And even, like, the coachman, all these guys are being affected by this thing. Ah, here. So, yeah, we read about... Actually, you know, we didn't read about our Upir, I don't think. So, this is our guy, our main dude. My first Salutor. He came to me more than 15 years ago and offered my heart and the flaw of pride I carry. By trying to capture others, I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion that cost me my connection to Upir. I can no longer use his power, nor ever fully see him. We are both shadows in our old selves. I cannot help him, but I've heard of someone who can. All right, and this is us kind of updating our own personal journal, right? Upir's back. Along with his power, it's wonderful to see him again. Upir is the ghost of a Slavic nobleman who gambled with his life and that of his companions and then lost it in an honorable fight. That is why the flaws that allure the Upir are those related to arrogance, bravery, honor, and pride. Pride is Victor's biggest flaw, okay? My Upir came to me when my sense of pride and desire to take matters into my own hands became insurmountable. 15 years ago, against my father's bidding, Abercy and I decided to act on our own account. Each of us has paid for it in his own way. He is capable of healing. The power of his offensive skill depends on your own health points. Okay. And the Bukavac, which we believe is the Salutor we saw in our dreams when we found our Upir again. Bukavacs are sometimes mentioned in tales and legends of Cimmeria, a part of the kingdom of Sylvania. They personify brutal force and the inexplorable punishment for sins, which is bound to come. The Pieman. Now, I'm not sure how we got this one, but we'll read it real quick. You are so beautiful, a fallen angel, full of grace, energy, and color. I thought that you would become my teacher, that you would open up the world of philosophy, art, and magic to me, that together we would discover the secrets of Earth's elements and the secrets of people's hearts, that I would become something more, that having as many as 2 Salutors, I would reach for what is available only to the strongest. Instead, you broke me. You brought nightmares and visions that crushed my mind to dust. Because of you, I am nothing but a shadow. Okay. And that's our main thing here. All right, and let's follow our guy. Ooh, the pulse is... There we go. Right click. All right. And the rural cemeteries where we're at, we want to go to the burned homestead. Yes, please. Go with Rasputin. We have to kind of make sure we do this, because there is some stuff that we can sense with our perception here. And some stuff we might want to find before we get too caught up talking.
I felt something. Where is it?
See, here's this.
So much suffering.
It's a belt, a charred trouser belt with a heavy metal buckle. The buckle cuts through leather like a razor. It's no longer a boring piece of clothing, but a tormentor's tool that descends on exposed flesh like a vulture. It pecks at it, leaving carmine wounds. Once, twice, thrice. It cuts deep, all the way to the soul. Okay. What else can we find here? Make sure we check every corner of this area here.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Smell of mystery. Some parts it doesn't let us really go back into. There's a thing right there. Does it let us perceive that he had one too? The ward? No? That little hanging triangle up here is a ward that the villagers used also. Or are currently using, actually. Okay, there's something right here.
True fear.
A rag doll. A charred rag doll. It appears old. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish of an old wood painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror. A young woman's dread. They form a cocoon swelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Oh, this is in connection with Veshna, so maybe she was the daughter of Vasili? Okay, that's interesting. That's a good clue to deduct there. Anything else right here? There's something in that corner there. Let's investigate. Guess our other stuff. Yeah, do you know everything? I was about to say we need to check it all before we go back to Rasputin here. There we go. The door frame. A destroyed door frame, but some miracle it survived the fire. I wonder if it's because it had the salt on it. In the village, some folks had salt across the doorstep. A destroyed door frame, by some miracle, it survived the fire. Thick lines of wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words, carved as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a deaf void. Now, this is fear of the flames has embedded itself deep into the fabric of the door frame, the trepidation about losing a loved one. Trace familiar it's connected to is the impetuous person. Okay. Got it.
A horrible death.
Okay, we have an upgrade, it looks like. Yeah, we got a point. Place of death. A dried blood stain. It is soaked deep into the wood boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Literal torture. Holy cow. Another thing up there. Now, I saw something back here, right? Hold on, guys. Sorry, just checking here. You almost gotta check, like, every single corner. Okay. Oh, hey, our buddy here.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Okay, Veshna's trace. The same trace that can be felt on the ragdoll and the icon dropped by the, and the item dropped by the woman. Veshna, last episode, she was the woman in the market square. She dropped the apple and kind of snapped at Wictor for trying to help her pick the stuff up. So, she's the daughter of Vasili, I think. Veshna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition. Okay.
Wictor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Another fight, huh?
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
I mean, obviously the pride helps us. Say yes, and then you can do it again. Say the odds are uneven now. Say it wasn't you. No, we'll say it. I mean, I doubt we're going to win the fight, but let's see what happens.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Get wrecked, homie. Let's do this. This is gonna be such a mess. Oh, I forgot. We have an upgrade. Let's do that real quick. Let's do the gives a chance to do double damage now. I was kind of saving this. Sweet. And then we got to do the upgrade. Chance for double damage. I think we want to add it to our strong attack. Sorry. I think we get to select it. Reduce our focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in a suffering state. Yeah, let's do that too. Well, it won't let us do both. I wonder why not. Okay, I think the gamble we want to do there, maybe we put this here. Because the focus they're talking about is the enemy's focus, not ours. Alright, let's play. Okay, now up here, we will kind of get an idea of what they're going to try first. So he's going to try a bruising hit, inflicts damage, precision cut, inflict planned hit. Planned hits the middle guy. I imagine the bruising hit is going to be the quickest guy. We might want to deal with him first. Yeah, reduce the focus for him. It's kind of hard to do both at once, but I think we'll be able to get it. I mean, he's at 26. Let's just give him the big one. Inflicts damage, restores your health by the points given. Yeah, that might be the one. Do it, not of this world. Wreck him. 23. There we go. KO. It's okay. We got a little bit of our health back. We're doing okay. This guy is the highest health. Let's reduce the focus for him. And then for him, Well, no. Let's just finish him, because it's gotta happen. Let's get some points back. Damn, look at those hits. Holy shit. That didn't give us back as much as the last one did. His next hit will be a bigger one. This has a chance to double. Let's do this one. We need to do the focus first. We'll still get through the fight. It should be fine. Perfect. And yeah, let's wreck him right now. Get him. Oh.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
I love how we're on first name terms with Rasputin here. That's actually really funny. Okay, cool. Let's head back. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, village. He's like so impressed. He's like, yeah, this is my guy now. Victor's my dude. He's not evil anymore. Oh, Veshna first, because I think that's going to help us solve this next spot. So let's go do it. Here's a lady from inside the other spot. I think their house is around the corner, right? Yeah, here we go. Oh, no, that's the old lady. My bad, this house. Ah, our friend. What's up, Upia?
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasili's burned-out farmstead. Luka sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Oh. Husband got revenge for her. Luca's trace. The shaft of the axe bears a distinct trace of Luca. It's identical to the one of the door frame that was burned down in the homestead. Interesting. Let's talk to Veshna. She's in here, right?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Okay, Vesna about Luca. It is clear that it is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Okay. And then Luca, he was actually the guy that we talked to in like the very first episode in front of the inn before we found Rasputin. He kind of sort of cheered us on when we were beating up the other soldiers. A residency Luca as a Solon Curl and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasili's house on the night of the murder. The fire took place. What's interesting is, I mean, they're kind of pointing that it may have been him to help his wife, but what if the wife killed their own father, and Luca's covering for her, maybe? I don't know, we can go either way. Let's see what happens.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Calm her down to make her feel safe.
Please, don't be afraid. I just need to know where I can find your husband.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
Go to the forest clearing. Oh, I didn't give her back her doll. Shoot, I should have done that. Hopefully I can give her back the doll. Okay, let's head over here real quick. This is him? Oh, we need to travel. I see.
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavac.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Did you see the cat in the background? He had like this funny looking face. I'm guessing this is him. Or maybe it isn't him. I just want to search absolutely everything again. So like I said, it kind of helps you to search all these places. Oh boy, he's already doing something over here.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasili's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Ooh.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could.
Told you.
Get out of here!
Here you are, Bukavac. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Gross. Oh, was this just the prelude? So now we're actually picking the real deal. Combat is challenging while allowing for a lot of freedom. Let's just stick with balance. We're not doing the challenge part. Let's continue. Oh, holy shit. Look at the size of this thing. What the hell? Fighting the wild salutors. To defeat a wild salutor, you must get rid of the shadow that protects him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bar tells you when the wild salutor sends more enemies against you. Jeez. Okay. Oh, this is the shadow guy here? Sure. Dear God, this is it. Oh, they have a lot of focus. He has 5 focus. Slow swing. Doom. Suffering is 5. Receives 2 times the damage at the end of every round. Max up to 4 times. Dear God. Yeah, we gotta divert him here. We must divert him. Man, this is gonna be difficult. Here we go. I think after that, let's do a planned. Let's take another one. The more focus we can get rid of him, the better for us. Because I think once the focus gets away, he doesn't have a chance to... Oh, he does attack. That was only for 2. That's not bad. The big guys are a problem. Shit. Suffering. The Bukavac has caused you to enter the suffering state. States can have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Read their descriptions carefully and don't get caught off guard. Oh, that's just our turn base. Where? States, here we go. Where is suffering, though? Where do I find the descriptions of these things? Am I missing something? Oh, right. This didn't help me with anything. God, okay, so he still lost 3. Let's do it again. We still got in kind of a small hit there. That was nice. I wasn't expecting that. His focus is almost down, which is good. That helps us because our attacks hit harder. Oh, damn, that suffering is really, really bad. Let's wreck him. Concussion. Not of this world. Do the hard hits like before. I mean, not bad. 24 is alright, I guess. Get him. Yeah, for 10. There we go. And we got 4 health. Perfect. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's just do the little guy first. Okay, her hit's not bad. Just 2. Finish him. Yep. Still for 5. That is not good. We gotta get her focused down quick. Man, we still gotta beat the big guy. Hopefully this is the end of his shadow people thing. Jeez. Right hook for 2. Oh yeah, removes all negative states from us as well. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, Jesus. Is there a way for us to heal ourselves? Sorry. You've acquired a flaw. Vehemence?
You lose, you lose, you lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Nice. Gregory's got our back, baby. Taming a Salutor. Alright, you defeat Bukavac. The deed dimensions Salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Salutor won't obey your orders. Won't obey your orders. Stops you from developing and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin has soothed his anger. You achieved the unachievable. Okay. Catch a Salutor who haunts the people of the village. Sweet.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasili. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
Oh boy.
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
So hold on. Prevent Luca from making a rash decision. You've acquired knowledge of the context that gets given a response. Because I think she feels backed in a corner, because if I'm understanding all the stuff that we found against her, it sounds like her dad kind of did her wrong here. Let's see what this does.
Think, Luca. Your feelings for Vesna are still true, I know that. Hear out her reasons before you do anything.
Right?
Okay. You two better not come back to the village!
As if we wanted to.
Okay, well that's good. I was about to say, we can't just, like, have her killed or something. What the hell? Send a telegram at the railway station? Interesting. Okay. I was about to say, she did not do anything to me more so than just her getting revenge, as far as I understand it. Alright, let's send this telegram, and then we're gonna call this the episode. Who is this? Excuse me, sir, do you happen to know when the train arrives? This is where our thing's at. Is this guy gonna be out here? Let's do this first. Anything new here? Hey there again, buddy.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Szulski, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father.
Uh-oh. Oh boy, our pa's passed away? Damn.
Do you still want to send something?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukavac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
Brush him off and say yes. I mean, we'll tell him about father here.
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
Say you've just had to change your plans. Say that I guess we're going to Warsaw. I mean, I guess we're going to Warsaw.
I have to bury my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Wictor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
No.
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Hey, here we go. Oh, we didn't get to talk to the Traveler. That's okay. That's so cool. That was all a freaking intro, guys. Was not expecting that.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw!
Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
Say, not under circumstances like these. Read him what the papers say about Warsaw. Tell him what you think about Warsaw. Not necessarily under these circumstances, no.
I definitely didn't expect I'd be coming to my father's funeral so early.
I've noticed you two had certain differences in your views on life.
Yes, especially on my life. But admittedly, that's not a very exciting discovery. Is that all you've learned about me on our journey?
You drool in your sleep. Anything in there about Warsaw?
Give him a brief overview of the news. Summarize the headlines only. We'll give him a brief overview.
Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade? The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us, can't you?
He's so positive. Tell him what you've sensed in the passengers on your journey.
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've gotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
Sure.
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside them. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Jeez, guys.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warsaw.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
He's gonna stay in our mega mansion. Go to Gregory. Someone spray painted that, it looks like, or something. Poured paint on it. Uh-oh. Holy crap. Finish your business in the village. Go to Warsaw. Guys, we made it to Warsaw. It's September 7th, 1905. Holy cow. Guys, we're going to end it here. We're going to see... I guess we're going to meet our sister and look at the town we grew up in. I'm assuming we grew up in Warsaw. So, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.